You want to make music. Good for you. It's going to be tough. A lot of competition out there. A lot of people that are going to tell you you can't do it. It's just not going to work. You're not good enough. A lot of disappointing moments, you know. Releasing your first song, maybe you're thinking, oh man, this song's fire. I'm about to get like 10,000 plays. Throw it on SoundCloud. Check it every 20 minutes because you're excited. You got like 3 plays. Week goes by, you got 5. Month goes by, you got 20. It can be discouraging. But the main thing is that you keep your head up and just keep working, because it's not all going to fall into your lap. You're not just going to find all these fans. They're not just going to find you. I mean, you got to put yourself out there. You got to grind and do promos, and you got to let everybody know who you are. Don't wait for it to come to you. I mean, that was my biggest mistake. When I started releasing music, I thought my music is fire. Everyone's gonna love this. I'm gonna get so many plays. Watch. I didn't start getting plays, like actual plays, talking like more than 100 on a release day for about 1.5 years, because I was doing it all wrong. I wasn't promoting the song. I was basically putting it on my Instagram and then just expecting everyone to go listen to it, which they don't. And, it was discouraging, and I wanted to give up a lot. But I remembered that I love making music, and that's what's important at the end of the day. The fact that I didn't want to give up. I wanted to keep making music, and I wanted to prove to myself that I could make good music. And I think that's important. Not everything that you want is going to happen for you. You're not going to get the plays you want. You might not even get enough fans right off the bat. You might realize you don't like it halfway through, and you just wasted all this time and money, because let me tell you, making music is expensive. You got to find a beat. Okay, now you have a hot beat. You want to put that beat on Spotify? iTunes? Okay. Well, you got to contact the beat maker or go to the website that's distributing the beat, and then you got to lease it. All right, cool. Some places, some people, $25 you could lease an MP3. What if you want the wave? What if you want the stems? All right, so now you just went from a $25 lease to $150 to get the wave and the stems, so that when you bring it to your engineer, or if you're gonna do it yourself and you want to change the beat, you need the stems. All right, so let's say you just spent $150 on a beat. All right, cool. Now you got your beat. Practice at home. You have a studio at home. How are you gonna record it? All right. Let's say you don't have a studio at home. Let's say you don't have a little home studio set up like me. I got my mic. I got my 2 speakers. I got my interface. I got everything I need. But that took time. I didn't have that in the beginning of my career. So now you have a beat. Right? And you wrote to it. You think you got a hot record. Okay, cool. How you gonna record it? You're gonna find a studio, right? Alright, so in your hometown you probably know of a couple studios. Cool. Hit them up. What do they charge? Some places, depending on where they are, could be as low as $25 an hour. Some could be as much as $300-$400 an hour. It adds up. All right, so let's say you found a good studio, good equipment, you like the people. All right, boom, $150 on the beat. Studio, you're there for 4 hours for one song. You might be thinking, 4 hours? What do you need 4 hours for? Okay, so in your head you have a song, right? You've written it down. You think you have it the way you want it. When you get to the studio and it's your first time and you're nervous, you're going to mess up. So now you've got your beat that you paid $150 for. You've booked your studio time, and really, you gotta go outside right now? Oh my god, I have a dog. Had to go outside. So you've booked your studio time, 4 hours, because trust me, you're gonna need it. if it's your first time recording, you're going to be nervous, you're going to mess up, you're not going to flow well with the auto-tune, lots of things, right? So let's say minimum 4 hours at $50 an hour, that's another $200, right? Now, depending on the studio, they might mix and master it with that price included. That might not just be recording time, so that's not a bad deal. But let's say they don't. So now you have a recorded song, right? And they want an extra $100 to mix and master it. So now you just spent $300 at the studio, $150 on the beat. You're $450 into this song already. $450, and that's without any promo. You're at $500. $500. That's a lot to a beginning artist who's working, a regular daytime job. All right, so now you have your beat, you have your song recorded, it's mixed and mastered, you're ready to go. All right, how do you put it online? You can put it on SoundCloud, but why do you want to do that? You're not going to make any money off SoundCloud. So, all right, you got to hit up a distributor who's going to put it on Spotify, iTunes, all that. Those are pretty cheap. DistroKid, I use it. They're awesome. They charge a flat fee per year, and you get to pick the plan that works for you. So you pay once, and you can put music on all year. All right, so now you've got your song, you've got your beat, everything's ready to go. You release it on Spotify, iTunes, Apple, all the major distributors, and you check on your song in a couple months, and you made what, $10 maybe? Because you're not getting any plays. All right, so what do? Maybe do an Instagram promotion. Let's say $100. You do $100 for 6 days. Instagram is gonna do whatever, $20 a day. Say you do a 5-day promotion, $20 a day for $100. All right, so now you're in for $550, $600 in the song. Now that gets you more people to your Instagram, but does it help you check out your Spotify? There's so much that just goes into one song that I don't think people understand. And the important part is that people need to realize that when you're just starting off in music, if you're not really about this life, you're not ready for it, because it's expensive. Not only is it expensive, but it's time consuming. And if you're not putting out music on a schedule, people lose focus. I went through almost an 8-month period where I didn't release any new music, and my followers went down. I'm talking Spotify. My Spotify followers went down, my Spotify listeners went down, my daily plays went down. Now I'm fine. But the fact of the matter is, you need to be prepared to be spending money, and B, spending a lot of time on making whatever your sound is the best sound. There's too many people out there that have fire music, but I hear it and I'm like, oh, that sounds like Lil Uzi, or oh, yeah, that sounds like 6ix9ine, or oh, yeah, that sounds like him. And that sucks, because now you're already put into a category that you don't want to be. And I think the most important thing is being unique. Having a sound that doesn't sound like other artists that are already big, because people already have those artists. What do they need you for? If you sound exactly like Juice WRLD, they can already bump Juice WRLD. I'm not discouraging anyone to try. I tried, and I'm still trying, and I'm just seeing success now, 3 years into when I started, and I'm getting into more playlists, and I'm just starting to see people vibing with me, and that's an amazing feeling. But there were points along the way that I said, I don't want to do this anymore. I looked at my stats, and I wasn't getting plays, and I just thought, nobody likes it. The main message here is just be ready for the worst, so when the good times come, it means a lot more to you. And don't rely on other people to build you up to make you feel like your music is good. You have to rely on yourself. You have to push yourself forward. You have to motivate yourself. You have to encourage yourself. Anyway, this is it for me. I hope you guys enjoyed. I know this was more of a serious video, but I just felt like I had to get it off my chest. A lot of people have been asking me, how can they get started and stuff, and I think it's important to be honest with people and not tell you that you're gonna make it. I'm not going to sit here and tell you that you're going to be famous in a year. It happens, but it happens very rare. And, you know, we might not be the exception, and that's fine. But I love music. I'm going to keep making music. I'm going to keep supporting people who make music. That's it for me today. Follow me on Instagram, BNP_music_. Have a great day, guys.